I think it has a lot to do with my family as well. My father always wanted us to do something on our own. When I started to study in the university, I was very clear from the day one that I'm gonna set up a software company and do something on our own. And that's how I started off. I started to build my team right from the day one in the university, and that's how we started. We did start off with some very run-of-the-mill accounts inventory systems. For example, when we were studying databases, we would go out and try to sell our services as database people to some retail stores and all that. But first serious product that we did was telemedicine software that would connect the doctors, specialists in the bigger cities to the doctors in remote areas. That was our final year project as well, and we took that project from that mentality that we are going to take it to the market later on. So I think we did a good gig. We were recognized very highly all the way up to Assistant Secretary of Defense in US. I mean, we did a joint project with Ministry of IT and the US Department of Defense and some other stakeholders like NASA has a telemedicine program. They looked at our product as well. So we got some really good recognition. We did run it in commercial situations as well. When the earthquake came in Kashmir, we used this software to great benefit. But I think we were very early to market, and the market was not yet ready for such a product. And being a very small company, we did not have muscle to create a market of our own. Such projects are mostly done by the governments, NGOs. You need to have some kind of muscle to push through, and we did not have that. So I would say from a product point of view, it was technical point of view, it was a great success, but from a business point of view, we were quite early, and that's why it was not a business success. We did figure out after our initial ventures in local market that in Pakistan at that time IT was not going to be valued that much, and it was a time when we started off when effects of September 11 had already been coming into the market. Most of the companies were closing down or laying off, so it was very difficult time. We started to focus on the US market, and yes, we started to focus on the internet technologies, providing services while still looking at some product ideas as well. So yeah, that's when we kind of started to move towards the services industry. I believe it doesn't matter what you are trying to make. In our industry, all our machinery, all our investment, all our setup, everything is the human brain, the people. They are the raw material, and they are the entire processing. So basically, a company is as good as the people it has. The work is always going to get done. Code is always going to be written. How are people being changed as a result? How good are your people compared to any other company? If you look at Silicon Valley, it's war of the talent, war of the people. Unless we focus enough on people, we cannot hope to compete with the outside world. And that's the core of our philosophy. We have to truly liberate the minds of people. I feel in order to win in the knowledge economy, we have to enable people to grow personally and professionally. So again, that's the entire focus of us, the people. We think that people are our products. It's not the software. Software is, if you have great people, anything that they are going to produce is going to be amazing. So if we focus enough on our people, I think we are gonna end up being an amazing company. Any company would want to have a person who has logical and analytical capabilities, who's naturally good at writing code or thinking logically and all that. But we also really focus on the personality side. We look at a person who is going to be fit for our culture. We have created a very flat culture. We have what we call in our company our rebel ethos that define us, and those ethos means that our people are going to be original, they're going to be creative, they're going to be in their own selves, they're not going to be impacted by whatever others are doing. They are going to be driven by their own passion, their own mindset. So that culture is really important for us. The communication skills, the ability for people to connect with each other, share ideas openly and frankly, having some fun element in the personality that helps people connect with each other, that in the end results in sharing of ideas that in turn end up creating some sort of creativity and innovation. We really look for the cultural compatibility of people. So for example, we don't look for people who are very boxed up, who are really corporate mentality, for example, who are looking for a secure job. We are probably not, that kind of people might not fit in well with us. We are looking for people who are looking for adventure, who are looking to do something big in their life. And we want people who want to actually live their life, who just don't want to come to work 9 to 5 and go home, earn some money. They're going to do that anyways. We want to have people with something big in their mind. I think it's been a roller coaster ride for us. We started off in a very typical manner. We have had huge successes. We have helped some of our customers exit for tens of millions of dollars. We have helped some of our public companies, corporate customers to multiply their bottom line and share value by 10-15 times. We have worked for the top global brands in the world. So basically, yeah, we specialize in the internet technologies, and now that the internet technologies have also kind of integrated into mobile and social side as well. So that's where we specialize. So for example, we are running some of the largest websites in the world. You can consider them e-commerce or leads generation, leads management, and kind of that. We want to do very innovative work and high value work, and that's what we have been doing. We've been working for some very high value Silicon Valley startups, some top businesses in the world. So along the way we realized that in the end, if we have to be competitive, everyone can write code. I mean, you go to India, Poland, Ukraine, around the world, everyone claims to be good at writing .NET or PHP or Perl Python code or doing some website, and so that's not something that can differentiate us. What can differentiate us is how creative we can be. What can differentiate us is can we help customer build up on their business ideas, and actually through our background experience and knowledge drive their business to success. That's the key thing. And for that we have to start giving exposure to our people. We have to show them how the world is approaching technology. For example, if you look at the Silicon Valley companies, they encourage experiences. They encourage people to explore the world, explore their own selves as well. And for that, we have to kind of focus on the growth of our people, giving them experiences outside of of the work. That's where we are hitting really high. I think we are one of the companies who are investing most on our culture right now, and on our people. Culture is oftentimes not even visible materially. I mean, it's like the culture is how people interact with each other. Culture is how people think, how people make decisions every day, and what kind of environment they live in every day. So that's what our focus is. We are trying to extend beyond the work life. We are encouraging our people to look at the work environment as part of their life. This is the essence of our 10 years of experience. We are investing big time on this, and we feel in the longer run this is going to yield a lot of big results.